This is for entertainment purposes only.
So have you ever heard about the worm shark? If you haven't, watch this video.
This experiment started off by taking DNA from one of our pet worms and splicing it together with DNA from one of our pet sharks.
A worm and a
here.
shark.
We took their samples to our laboratory where we spliced them together, fertilized eggs, and we had our chicken keep them warm until they were ready to hatch. And after 5 months, they were born. These are the world's first worm sharks. They're half worm, half shark. They breathe air and can also breathe underwater. They're extremely...
Thanks for tuning into another episode of Quick Reaction TV, the coolest vibe on YouTube. If you're new to the Quik fam, please like, subscribe, and rock the bell for new releases. It's free and helps the channel grow. I've got a good selection today. Let's get to it.
Elon Musk put the Neuralink brain chip in his first subject. And this device is placed in a part of the brain that plans the movement. And the chip is designed to interrupt a person's neural activity, so they can activate to external devices like phones, laptops, and the web. This is the first test subject, a man that's named Nathan Copeland. Apparently he got in a car crash, and after that accident it left him paralyzed. And apparently after he had the chip installed, he could feel again through the robot, because the chip is connected through a person's neural system, remember? So let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this Neuralink in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content, and hit that Gmail if y'all trying to do business.
Check this out, California. You know all these weather anomalies that you guys have been getting that have been totally abnormal? Well, it's only about to increase. Well, check this out, you guys. It says starting February 1st through February 10th, significant storms will start slamming California one after another. Do you guys see this? What's going on here? So I pulled out the map to see what is going on the West Coast, but this is what California is looking like. It looks like the whole West Coast got like some type of storm just hovering over it. You guys see that? It's really not moving. There's like bits and pieces of it. You got the northern part of California being affected by it, and then San Bernardino just experienced an earthquake, and then the flooding in San Diego. Like, yeah, like it looks like it's going to continue. And then you see Seattle's got this weather hovering all over it too. I mean, it's always raining in Seattle, so it's really nothing new, but I'm still finding these flashes going on here, you guys. Like, I have no idea what these are. You see that? Sporadically. And over here, this is the forecast of what California's supposed to be looking like. It's obviously supposed to be raining. What I'm really curious about is those flashes that are happening on the radar. I don't know what those are, because those are new. I've been watching I had the radar for about 3 years now, and I've never seen those type of flashes happening on the radar. So does anybody have an idea what that is? Let us know down in the comments below. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency, and we in this shift, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in.
The fuck?
Have you seen this interview with Dennis Quaid on Tucker Carlson on why they have to build these underground bunkers? And check it out, you guys. He seems a little bit shooken up. Check this out.
There's a 100% probability that our sun generating what they call a GMD, which is a solar storm, that hits our Earth and the magnetic field that we have around the Earth, and can fry everything that is electric above the ground, including our entire grid.
And this would happen organically, naturally? That's just what the sun does?
It has happened. There was they call it a Carrington event, which happened in, I think it was 1859. And at that time, basically, we had telegraph lines, that as far as electricity goes. And it fried our entire telegraph system. It was set up, had to be replaced. And
the entire thing?
The entire thing. And so imagine what that would do now with a very large storm, which there's a 100% chance of it happening. That was a 100-year event, they call that one. And
I'm not good at math, but
in the trillions of dollars that it would take to replace all that, plus there wouldn't we wouldn't even get to spend those trillions of dollars because it would take out not only the electricity, but, you know, all of our entire infrastructure and our society runs on electricity. We don't know how to live without it. You know, you turn on, there wouldn't be any water in your tap. You couldn't get gas for your car because the whole system is broken down. Everything that we rely upon would be gone. The food would melt in our refrigerators. There would be, and they predict within a year, about 90% of the population would be dead from starvation, disease, or, you know, people, it gets back to the Stone Age again.
He seems a little shaken up, you guys, like he knows a lot more information than he's actually disclosing on Tucker Carlson. Remember, the victor writes history. The pen is mightier than the sword. So I believe he knows a lot more than he's leading on. And the reason why I said this, I believe the 1859 Carrington event created a lot more disaster than we are actually being told about, you guys. And this is what I believe Dennis Quayle is actually trying to hide. What do you guys think about this video? Do you actually think he's hiding more as well? This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. And all these people, all these celebrities are getting bunkers. They know a lot more going on than they are telling us. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Keep up with me on my other accounts, especially on my YouTube, where I go deeper on an esoteric level on these topics. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
What the fuck?
Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, Arv, I never got your TikTok.
I got you.
Wait, what? What? Whoa. What? How did you do that?
You got me. So have you ever heard about the worm shark? If you haven't, watch this video.
This experiment started off by taking DNA from one of our pet worms and splicing it together with DNA from one of our pet sharks.
A worm and a shark.
We took their samples to our laboratory where we spliced them together, fertilized eggs, and we had our chicken keep them warm until they were ready to hatch. And after 5 months, they were born. These are the world's first worm sharks. They're half worm, half shark. They breathe air and can also breathe underwater. They're extremely intelligent and very friendly. These are some of the most amazing creatures we have ever made.
We're definitely living in the days of Noah, because what in the abomination did we just watch? People just get bored and start making Pokemon characters, splicing DNA and creating worm sharks. Bro, I literally cannot make this up. Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on worm sharks in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. Hit that Gmail if y'all trying to do business.
Boy, if you don't get...
Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Don't worry. Don't react to the things that you don't prefer, because remember, even if something crops up in your life you don't prefer, it's still there for a reason you can use in a positive way. Make it part of your excitement that things crop up you don't prefer, because it's going to give you an opportunity to see, by contrast, what it is you do prefer more clearly. That's how to use that in a positive way, instead of simply matching the vibration of what you don't prefer by moping about it. The idea is nothing affects you until you agree to be affected. You are changing your own energy to match the frequencies of things you believe are true. So watch your definitions and create new definitions that work for you, instead of just assuming that the ones that don't work for you are facts that you cannot change. The only facts that exist in your creation are the 5 facts we call the 5 laws. You exist, everything is here and now. The one is all, the all are one. What you put out is what you get back. Everything changes except the laws. Everything else other than those facts are not facts. They are perspectives, they are opinions, they are beliefs. And you can change every single one of those. Make sense?
My nigga.
The Dogon tribe never had a military, police, or a jail system because they had zero crime. They would have disagreements, and then an elder would negotiate the terms of an agreement between the two sides, and that was the end of it. And here we got militaries, we got an Air Force, we got an Army, we got Marines, we got submarines and ballistic missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and nuclear warheads, and we got jails and prisons and all that. And we calling ourselves civilized. These people lived in a place during a golden age with no military, no police, no jails, and knew more about astrophysics than we knew, living in total peace and harmony. We don't know nothing. We're still launching chemical-propelled rockets into space. We know nothing.
Okay. And I asked him, what secret is he talking about? He said, yes, America is Egypt. He was like, that's what the Seminole War was about, the Louisiana Purchase was about. And he was like, look up this map. It's called Tamari. And he said, y'all, it's Tamarikans. So I went to look up at the map, right? And I was amazed he was right. He was like, that's y'all true nationality. And he was like, when the Seminole War broke out, that's when they won and they took over America and started calling them Americans, and they spelt it different. And the Bible is based upon y'all. All pastors know this, Freemasonry know this, everybody know this.
Pyramid on the Nile in Northeast Africa doesn't have stair steps going up it. It doesn't have temples on top of its summits. They could not go and break through the boat on the temples atop those great pyramids. There are none there. And that was the clue that Egypt was writing about the Americas. And the deeper I got into the records, the clearer it got. They started actually saying, and because Amun loved that land so much, he said it's his beloved land, and that word was Mary, the beloved. Mary, M-E-R-I, Mary. And the land, of course, as before, is Ta, the beloved land, Ta-Mary. And they kept that name and just put the Ta on the end of it, so Ta-Mary became a Mary Ta. We simply say America. We kept the name that Egypt gave to the Americas. So that was the big mystery behind that $10 million map that Martin Waldseemüller made and then put the name America on it in 1507. And then those who knew and those who were trying to hide things said, wait a minute, you can't put that name on here. And the next time he reprinted that map, it was off. It was gone. Because that's the name that Egypt had given the land.
Now you know your name.
So you mean to tell me it's the first month of the year, we off to a great start, and Joe Biden decided, let me go into a civil war with Texas. This cannot be. Who is this nigga? If you're not already tapped in, keep watching, because this might affect you. So basically in Texas, there is a wire that passes through the border, and it basically passes through Eagle Pass, Shelby Park. And the wire obviously is basically stopping people from trying to migrate to Texas. But my boy Joe Biden in the Supreme Court said, nah, that shit cooked. I don't know why, but he went to go send his goons to cut off the wire. But what turned everything upside down is the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, said, nah, little bro, you ain't doing that. My boy Greg is standing on straight border business. He got his goons with him too. Not only did he tell the Border Patrol and the Supreme Court that they not cutting our wire, but he also pulled out receipts and said that the Texas constitutional rights say that they cannot let any migrants in. Now we in a standoff, but this is where everything turns left. No pun intended. So right now, majority of the states are siding with Texas. And they basically saying, nah, we stand with Greg. In conclusion, if we cannot all come into one agreement, we might have to go into a civil war. For y'all that still don't understand how crazy this sounds, the last time we were in a civil war was 1865. You remember the books you used to read in American history? The movies you used to watch on the American Civil War? We about to be the next movie, my nigga.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Blooded.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
Oh, man. Damn.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you all. Subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts on today's video. Check out another one of our great selections on your screen. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Quik!